What is going on, guys? So today I'm going to be showing you something a little bit different. Now, in a lot of my videos I usually have surfing in the background, and usually when I stream I surf a little bit, and I have people coming and saying, hey man, how do I surf? Can you teach me how to do it? Whatever, this, that, and the other. And it's really hard to do while I'm streaming or whatever and show my keys and show you guys how to do it. But I'm going to give you 3 tips on how to get better at surfing. Now, this isn't for pro surfers and how to beat tier 6 maps. This is just for beginners, trying to get the feel, trying to keep speed, and just trying to do a little bit better than what they're doing. Now, before I start this, if you don't know how to surf, there's other tutorials out there, but the main thing that you should do and what I did was just jump into it. Like, find a surfing map, maybe watch someone do it for a little bit, see how they do it, get a little bit of their technique down. It's like watching pros play CS. Learn the smokes. Learn the feel, learn the maps, watch them do it yourself, and just kind of get the feel for it before you try harder maps. Utopia, Mesa, Forbidden Ways are probably like the best linear maps to help you because there's no big tricks to them. It's just plain and simple and they're pretty easy. So the first tip I want to give you guys is kind of how to keep your speed. Now I see a lot of people when they're starting out kind of go up on ramps and do awkward things like do weird flicks when they really don't need to. And you know what, I see this all the time, and I did it when I was starting out too. So the one thing I want to explain to you guys is you gotta feel the ramp. You gotta be the ball, okay? Be the ramp. Don't just come into it like really, really hard, really, really awkward. Kind of go with the style of the ramp. You don't need to follow it at every point. You don't need to be on it at every second. If you're gonna come onto it late, come onto it late. Just get on at a perfect time that you're gonna keep all your speed and don't mess it up. When you see a piece of paper fall to the ground and it just does that back and forth motion, back and forth until it flushly lands on the ground and it does a little slide and it goes on really perfect. Do that. Do that. You want to be that piece of paper that's going to hit the ramp really nice, really well. And yeah. So another thing I want to tell you guys is stop with the huge flicks. I see people to get on a ramp like this freaking flick like they're going to China. You can flow with the ramps. A lot of these surf maps are styled for you to go ramp to ramp. They're not going to trick you to, have to flick so hard to the left that you're going to miss the ramp. So another thing, I don't know if you guys know this, I didn't know this when I was surfing. See the ramp coming up in front of me, how it's curved to the right? Usually I would think, okay, so I need to stay on the ramp. I'm going to use A to stay on the ramp. No, that's wrong. You want to use D. You want to use the opposite key to the way the ramp is curved. Why? I have no idea. But what you want to do is you're not going to look. So usually when you're holding A, you're going to look to the left to kind of go to the left with A. But what you're going to do is you're going to hold D and go to the left, or to the right, sorry. And you just need to feel the ramp. Feel free to bunny hop as well. See that? It keeps your speed and it doesn't mess you up. I know that was completely random, but what you do is you just hold D and just follow it with your mouse and you'll be 100% fine. You won't fall off the ramp. And usually those ramps give you a lot of speed, so don't even worry about it. You got this, guys. So along like the same lines as that, people have asked me how do I turn corners, especially on Forbidden Ways. There's like a corner that you need to turn around. You completely go all the way around like this. And people are like, how do you do it? How do you do it? Again, what you're going to do to turn corners like that or get to different ramps is, let's say you're going to the right. You're going to press D as well as look to the right. So you do like the little U-turn to whatever way. So A, you're going to look left and press A, and you're going to go perfectly to the left. D to go to the right and look right, and you're going to go perfect. And you're just going to do amazing. Alright, so the last thing I want to tell you guys about surfing is, you know what, going backwards, it really does make you go a little bit faster. I'm not even going to lie. When I first started going backwards surfing, I learned probably a lot, to be honest. Like I got really good at it, and I honestly just winged that for the first time, and that was amazing. That's really it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully that taught you a little bit, and hopefully you are now going to get a lot better. And you know what? If this did help you, leave a like. If it didn't, then don't dislike because that hurts my feelings. But really, guys, hopefully this helped you out a little bit because I know I didn't know a lot of these things, or I didn't know the few things that I said. And yeah, just really get the feel for it yourself. Watching other people isn't going to help you be the best because, again, it's one of those things. It looks really easy, but it's pretty hard to do until you get the hang of it. And yeah, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully it helped out a little bit. If you want little smaller tutorials like this, let me know and I can do a few more. But again, I'm not the best Counter-Strike player, so I can't really give you the best tutorials. But yeah, guys, peace.